And bang, finally, Kaspa is listed on Kraken. So guys, congratulations to people that were waiting for such a long time when there was no hope. And I know that the price isn't pumping now, but I believe that this opened the gates basically, you know, for more retail across the globe, especially US, you know, to actually purchase Kaspa. I know that many of you guys are watching from United States, you know, but I believe that you are probably the type of retail that is basically into crypto for such a long time, and you basically purchased Kaspa elsewhere before everybody else did and will, I believe. So guys, looking at the chart, Kaspa is, well, dipping right on a daily. Okay, also this candle is showing us that we might gonna see you know, some dump towards the downside. Okay, I believe that's going to happen. But guys, this is usually what's happening, right? When any asset in particular, especially on a daily, weekly time frame, is experiencing this break of a downtrend towards the upside, many people are very bullish then. So what I believe institutional investors, and just in general, you know, people that are basically have much more experience than majority of, you know, the traders, are basically pushing the price towards the downside, because, you know, these longs have to be liquidated. Then the price might gonna go towards the upside. So guys, let's see what is actually happening on 4-hourly time frame for our beloved Kaspa. So Kaspa in here basically shows me overheated level, right? On this RSI, right? This is lax algo whatever, and we go stochastic RSI on the bottom, right? On 4-hourly, but guys, of course, this is just a, you know, very small time frame. Okay, probably by the time you are going to watch it, maybe price is going to go towards the upside already. And why do I think towards the upside? We are going to have a look at that. But before we are going to have a look, guys, remember that bullish times are coming. I know that many of you are thinking why we don't see altcoin season yet and all of these, you know, fancy numbers in our portfolios, right? But I believe that the party is starting now, and it's actually starting for Bitcoin. And as you guys know, firstly, Bitcoin has to experience, you know, some healthy gains and push towards the upside, so altcoins actually can see push. But anyways, guys, I'm digressing. Okay, GBTC and BTC options trading to begin tomorrow, more liquidity flow. And also, guys, we've got Senator Cynthia Lummis that says that we can go into 1 million Bitcoin reserve. Okay, so guys, 1 million is basically what, 1/21th, right, of the whole actual supplies of Bitcoin. And not mentioning about Poland and other countries that will try to hold Bitcoin as a national reserve, right? Not mentioning about Wales, not mentioning about institutions. The actual countries are going to be degening into Bitcoin. So guys, lots of liquidity is going to come, and we are not yet in old season, right? Now what you are seeing basically is just a little bit of a pullback, a little bit of a flash in my personal humble opinion, but we are going to look at more data to actually support these theses. All right, but now let's have a look at liquidity for Kaspa. So Kaspa dipped, right, and everybody is shorting Kaspa at the moment on a daily. Okay, and on every single exchange we can see the same picture. So let's have a look at 12-hourly. That's Bybit, guys. Obviously there are a couple of exchanges, but I believe that Kaspa can range between, let's say, 15 cents to shake more people and basically make people short more. So that's scenario number 1 on 12-hourly, and scenario number 2 is going to be that Kaspa is going to go towards levels of well above 16 cents. Let's actually go to 24 hours now, and let's have a look how things are looking at. We can clearly see that we've got much more liquidity towards the upside at the moment, guys, right? So expect that volatility towards the upside or downside, because we can clearly see that stochastic RSI is basically, you know, in that overheated level. Okay, however, this RAR is basically showing me that, you know, the long-term momentum going towards the upside, just like in here. So guys, we also saw that in here, right, by looking at it, and we can clearly see what type of upside I'm talking about, right? So I do believe that we can see some short-term flash, then probably bounce towards the upside, guys. Let's see. Okay, but I believe bullish times are coming for Kaspa and overall market. And why? Well, let's have a look at USDT dominance, guys. So you probably remember when I was mentioning about this bear flag formation, and that is actually, you know, perfectly playing out. Of course, not mentioning about our little head and shoulders inside of the bear flag. USDT dominance is dropping, more money is being deployed into the market. So the first dip, the first level of support, that's going to be 409, and then we will have 399, and then we are going to have 380 one. So what I think is going to happen is that we are going to have the first proper dump, and that's going to be dump of what, how much, 5% of USDT dominance to level roughly 4%, and then we can retest this level as a support and bounce a little bit, and then we can potentially experience some pullback for altcoins, guys. So probably when the price, well, when USDT dominance is going to go towards this level, I am going to take out some profits. Okay guys, and please remember, this is not financial advice, this is just what I'm doing, this is just what I'm thinking, and these are my opinions on the market. Okay, so now let's have a look at USDT dominance, right? This is another chart that is basically answering the question why Kaspa isn't pumping and why other altcoins aren't pumping, like, you know, the way they should. Basically, we can clearly see that Bitcoin is dominating the market still, right? We are at 60%, 5.6. If I'm not mistaken. I'm a little bit blind because my monitor is far away, but you guys get the point, right? Most of this market is basically dominated by Bitcoin. So in this condition, Kaspa cannot really thrive. And now looking at the dominance of where Kaspa is, you see what is going on, guys, right? And I do believe that looking at this long-term bear kind of momentum for the dominance of these altcoins where Kaspa is, and many altcoins outside of 10, obviously, I believe that there is much more fuel to go, right? So I believe that the proper party still haven't started yet. Okay, we still have a little bit of time. And now, guys, looking at macro chart for the whole crypto market, we can see that we are at all-time highs, and again, we can experience a little bit of a rejection over here, whatever, because obviously that's with BTC and Ethereum included. Now let's have a look at total 3, that's everything excluding BTC and Ethereum. So we can see that we are lagging behind a little bit for altcoins. Okay, that also gives us a little bit of time. And now, guys, looking at ETFs, we've got 816.4 million of inflows as of yesterday, 19th of November. So we are regaining that bullish momentum. However, we have to remember that we are in that area of extreme greed. Okay, so what I think might gonna happen, you know, given the fact that we got so much of bullish news, and not mentioning about Nvidia reading, is that, you know, we are going to push towards you know, more of extreme greed and then pull back, or pull back now. Okay, so these are two scenarios, but I do believe that we are going to see the pullback anyways, right? Because these pullbacks are normal in bull cycles. Now, guys, looking at weekly RSI, right, that is going to kind of support my thesis that we still have some fuel to go. Okay, because, you know, most of the altcoins basically that are in top 100 are basically still in neutral area on a weekly. Of course, you know, some coins obviously pumped earlier, right? Like XRP, obviously. Don't buy XRP now. I wouldn't recommend buying XRP, SUI, ADA, BTC, TRX, HBAR, and all of that. I mean, obviously BTC is a kind of exception if you want to hold for the next 20 years, but guys, you get the point, right? We still have a little bit of a fuel to go. Now, we've got a little bit of a contradicting data because we've got crypto and Bitcoin surge in the last 90 days. So we've got this uptick in here, right? And interest basically is going towards the downside. So now people are going out of BTC and crypto, well, obviously temporarily in terms of interest, because they were flashed with this first wave. So there is no new money basically. And well, based on that, I believe that we could, well, dip a little bit. Okay, but so what, guys? Obviously that is short term, even if that is going to happen, I believe. Guys, I hope this helps, and I hope that this kind of helps you to make your, you know, decisions with purchasing Kaspa or anything else in that market. All right, so thank you very much for watching, and as always, peace and love, crypto.